Welcome to Arcade Audio.
And germs, welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click on an article.
And we talk about it.
Yeah, we do. You got me big time off guard.
Yeah,
You got me good in that one.
That's a fun game for me.
Yeah, it is. Man, Johnny, before I got here, I was eating at Raising Cane's.
Okay.
And a mom came in with her young daughter. The daughter was, couldn't have been more than 8.
Okay.
And she just had a book in her hands, and the book just said ghosts.
Fuck.
And I was
awesome.
like, yeah. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I was like so stoked.
Ma'am, can I hang out with your daughter?
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
I want to talk about ghosts.
just like big, like holographic font, just like ghosts.
I'm not fucking around.
Yeah.
This book is about ghosts.
Exactly. And I was like, man, that's like to be that on point, that young. I was just like, fuck yeah, that's so cool.
That rules.
It really ruled, yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's my thing. Because you mentioned the Halloween. We're Halloween creeping at this point.
Yeah, I mean, the past couple of days, there's been like kind of a chill in the air.
It's been like 50,
like,
60.
It was like foggy the other morning and chilly, and I was like, summer's cool, but
I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spent a day at the beach, and I'm good.
Is there a place in the United States where the weather is always Halloween weather?
Ooh, I love that question.
Just like foggy and chilly.
A Halloween town? Is that in the United States?
How did they get to Halloween Town?
I don't know. Is it inside a tree? Am I thinking of...
No, that's Nightmare Before Christmas.
Maybe the Pacific Northwest could possibly be...
Yeah, probably.
It might be maybe somewhere in Canada, maybe.
I said the United States.
Oh, my bad. Canada?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd have to be northern enough. Can it snow on Halloween? Is that legal?
It snowed here on Halloween a couple years back.
It sucks when that does that.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want it cold.
Because you can't be a mummy with a coat on.
No. Jerry Seinfeld has a very long bit about that.
Really?
About Halloween, and he dressed up like Superman because that's the only thing that anyone knows about Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And
that motherfucker loves Superman, dude.
He loves Superman, and he just wishes that comics could just speak their mind and
for
not,
fucking once, can they? God, these college kids are too liberal.
But that bit, his album from the 90s, I think it's from the 90s. I'm telling you for the last time. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But there's a bit about like Superman doesn't wear a jacket.
Does he even need one? Like, I get, God, if you start actually talking about it, then there's no joke. There's no material there. Like, that joke is only good for people who don't actually read Superman. You know what I mean? Or those types of jokes. I'm not saying that one just happens to be the one we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because, well, actually, sir, Superman doesn't require heat because he comes from a planet with a red sun, and so, he doesn't. He actually produces his own body heat, much like I don't know shit about Superman. I was talking to the pod daddy Rich yesterday, and he and I were just like rattling off like Batman stuff, Batman, like origin,
Batman Begins, Batman Beyond, Batman and Robin, Batman. What was the other one? Batman 2,
The Return of Batman. But neither of us knew anything about Superman.
Superman Returns, Superman 3,
Superman, the later years.
Smallville.
Yeah.
Smallerville. Bigville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't there's too much comics for me to get into anything.
I've been playing Arkham City, Batman Arkham City, which is a game from like 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, and it's really good and I'm really enjoying it. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back and read some Batman comics. And so I looked up on like Wikipedia, like Batman comics, and they're like, here's 10,000, like literally 10,000.
It's not.
Yeah,
I can't.
So I just started from the beginning. I'm just gonna read Detective Comics number 27 from literally, and I've been just reading old ass Batman comics.
I would love to get into Spider-Man, but
it seems really cool.
There's too goddamn much.
Yeah, I think you just have to start at the beginning and then, or not the beginning necessarily. You literally have to go online and be like, tell me how to do it.
Yeah,
that's the only way to do it.
I do really want to rewatch the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man because
I have been meaning to.
I feel like they're good. I feel like all 3 are good.
I feel like they're probably much better than I remember because I hated them. So
all of them?
Yeah, essentially.
Wow, even Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit was a weird departure, but I did like it. What's that fool been up to? Not Seabiscuit, but Tobey Maguire. Has he been doing movies, or is he just like sitting back and laying on that fat Spider-Man cash?
I don't know. I'd like to see more of him, honestly.
I don't know that I can say the same.
I think I like him.
And for me, he kind of just came out of nowhere. Was Spider-Man for a grip, and then just was like, I'm good. Speaking of which, I think Hayden Christensen is doing another movie.
No way.
Jumper
2?
It's Jumper 2. This time we're jumping.
Jumping.
We're jumping. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I certainly saw a poster for it, and I tweeted about it like a few months ago, and haven't done any follow up.
I need that. What if
it looks dismal? What
if it's Star Wars 9?
If it was, would he be playing? And he'd be playing a new character. I'm Goot Nunray.
I don't care. I need more of him. He did
For what?
He did, to my knowledge,
5 movies.
That's even one more than I was thinking.
I think he did one right before Star Wars, maybe.
Okay.
Oh no, shit, 4. So 4.
Okay.
So episode 2, 3, Jumper, and then whatever the fuck else he did.
I think he was in Factory Girl.
Sure.
Wait, was he in? Something about elephants. He was in some movie about like elephants.
Oh, I don't know.
Where he was like a circus man or something. Fuck.
Elephant Man?
Yes. Was he in Factory Girl?
I don't know.
The Tonight Show's James Fallon was, I think.
I just don't know that I need more Hayden Christensen.
I know I do.
Okay. So we're gonna
Jumper and Wanted are sort of linked in my head for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
James McAvoy was in Wanted. Professor Benjamin Xavier McAvoy.
Uh-huh.
What's Ivan Ooze Xavier? What's his first
Ivan
name?
Ooze X.
Or is it Xavier?
It's Charles Xavier.
Charles
Xavier
Mendelberg.
Yeah. Charles Xavier Pastor.
Charles Xavier, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
He was also in Atonement.
James McAvoy's been in a lot of good movies.
I want to. We have been called the fuck out about Ewan McGregor. Did you see that?
Yeah, who was it? Was it David McGuff? He was like, "Oh, well, I mean, Ewan McGregor's been in a couple stinkers, and listed like 8 movies."
Mordecai was on that list.
I don't know what that is.
That Johnny Depp movie where he's like he's
a chameleon.
It's Master of Disguise 2.
No,
Johnny Deppier, basically.
Oh no. Mordecai of Disguise.
Do you remember Mordecai now?
No, not at all.
I'll show you the trailer and then you will quit this podcast. It's not actually Master of Disguise.
I know. I want it to be though. Didn't Master of Disguise come out like on September 11th?
No, I just read that thing. No, they were like filming on September 11th.
Okay. So, I love
the fact is the fact there's like a fact on IMDb and it's like everyone stopped for a few minutes to watch the news and then got back to filming because they didn't know that it was 9/11.
Well, if you don't continue, filming Master of Disguise,
the studio's going to be on your ass.
Well, and also the terrorists would have won. you can't hide in your shell. You know what I mean?
Oh. You want to get an article?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it's time.
I might have some more Master of Disguise bits if you give me a minute or two.
Well, you're in luck.
Uh-oh.
Master of Disguise.
Please, no. God, yes.
That'd be fucking wild. Okay. Sierra Leone at the 2012 Summer Olympics. Why not?
Okay.
Sierra Leone competed at the 2012 Summer Olympics in London from 27 July to 12 August 2012. This marked the nation's 10th appearance at the Summer Olympics since its debut in the 1968 Summer Olympics. They skipped a few, I guess, right? Wait,
maybe
10? Maybe not. Every
maybe
4
they're a new
years.
country.
No, that's actually right.
I'm just saying, like, because it started in the 60s.
Oh, so maybe they were like
a different. I don't know.
But well, every 10 Summer Olympics.
Oh, but regardless, I haven't missed any sense. Sure.
Every 4 years.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that's 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about right.
You just checked your watch to see how many years that was.
Yeah. The Sierra Leone delegation included 2 track and field athletes, Ibrahim Touré, a sprinter, and Ola Cisse, a long jumper. Cisse and Touré were selected as flag bearers for the opening and closing ceremonies, respectively. Neither of the 2 athletes progressed beyond the first round. Oh,
so was that the entire contingency? Was just those 2 fellas?
I think so.
Or those 2 people? I'm not really sure what their gender was there.
Sierra Leone participated in the 10 Summer Olympic Games between its debut in the 1968 Summer Olympics in Mexico City, Mexico, and the 2012 Summer Olympics in London.
Can you imagine being like a brand new country and just like coming to the Olympics for the first time and being like, "What's up?" Like, it's probably like so much pressure.
When was the first Olympics?
Well, I mean, the modern Olympics.
Yeah.
It was like late 1800, like 1898 maybe or something.
Oh, so we long since been a country.
Yeah.
I read this thing today.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if I showed it to you or not, but it was like, whatever. It was a tweet, but it was like, George Washington died in 1799 or something, and the first dinosaur fossils were discovered in 18 something.
It was like 1822 or something.
George Washington didn't fucking know that dinosaurs were a thing.
What an idiot. Yo, what thing is it like we're gonna die and then like the next year they're gonna be like, oh, actually time travel is real, and it was gonna be like, fuck, like we're so stupid, we didn't know this. And something as big as a dinosaur is crazy. Well, gosh, dinosaurs are so interesting.
Dinosaurs are fucking wild
because they're kind of, to me, like mummy or like Egypt stuff, where it's like there's only a couple of the things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like in my head, there's like this whole like industry that revolves around
dinos.
Yeah, right. But like there's like when you think of a museum, like a good museum, you're like, oh, gotta have some dino bones.
Yeah.
I bet there's not that many museums that do.
Here's the thing. Most museums ain't got real dino bones.
Oh, they got like plaster molds.
Yes.
Who's got the good ones, do you think?
There's
probably like 3 museums.
The Vatican.
Right? The Vatican has the majority of the dinosaur bones.
Because they're trying to hide them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, I think some museums, like I believe the Field, got the real bones, but they put the
For
plaster.
Sue?
They put the plaster ones out so that kids don't get their boogers on the
Smart.
dino bones.
That's smart.
So they moved Sue to her own sort of exhibit.
Okay.
And they put, I think it's called Maximus, in the lobby area, and it's apparently like the biggest goddamn dinosaur of all time.
I thought Sue was the biggest dinosaur.
Sue is the most complete T-Rex.
Okay. So she could tap dance, sing.
She was a triple threat.
Okay.
I think it's called Maximus.
Okay. He's just a big dude.
Just a big boy.
Okay. He's big boned, you could say.
Yeah.
I didn't know about Maximus.
I think it's called Maximus.
Gosh, I mean if you name something Maximus and you find something bigger than that, you got to be like, fuck, man, what else then? Like, for real this time. Like,
well, that's like, this is an orange. Oh, what's this long pointy thing?
Yeah.
Fuck, a carrot?
Did you know the color was named for the fruit?
That's the dumbest fucking thing. That can't be true.
Deal with it.
That can't be true.
Deal with it. I'm sorry. That's why brown is called coconut.
In French, the way you say potato is rouge de terre.
Yeah, red earth. Earth. What is it? Red earth.
Red. Yeah,
something like that. But yeah, I don't know. There's not that many dinosaurs, right?
I truly don't know.
Yeah, I guess I don't either.
I mean, think of all of the types of dinosaurs that you know.
Okay. I mean, there's a bunch. So, I see what you're saying.
So even if there's one of each.
Gotcha. That's true. That's a good point.
Let's just name some dinos.
Oh, okay.
How many real dinos do you think you could name?
Oh, I don't know if they're real anymore.
Right. Brontosaurus, I don't think is real anymore.
I think that...
Or is it real again?
I think it's real again.
Okay.
Yeah. It's sort of like, is coffee bad for you?
You know what's really crazy is still, I know what dinosaurs really looked like, but I still can't get that scaly boy image out of my head.
Because they all have like feathers and shit. Did you see that? It was a couple years ago, but like they discovered like some amber that just had like a dinosaur tail in it, had feathers and shit on it.
Yes.
That was the illest shit of all time.
That's honestly probably the coolest thing that's been discovered in my lifetime.
I think that's probably true. Yeah.
It's like...
It'd be like that, or like the next coolest thing would be like...
the moon.
I was going to say, yeah, like if we found like a bug just like living on Mars. Just like an actual like... Yeah. Just chilling. Like that to me would be as crazy.
But yeah, it was just like... We said they had feathers,
right?
And here are the fucking feathers, dude.
Straight up, yeah, it's really crazy.
But yeah, I can't get that image out of my head. That like, it's what is it called? It's the phenomena. It's called like shrink wrapped dinosaurs because the skin is all like tight to but their skin wouldn't.
Oh wow!
I mean, no animals really are like that except for lizards, but they're not really like lizards.
So yeah, so you're saying like if you saw, if nobody had ever seen a cat, but you like a scientist found a cat skeleton and tried to do an artist rendering of what a cat looked like, they wouldn't look like what they look like. They'd be some monstrous, I'm tight-skinned.
Yes.
That's
and
what I'm
there's
saying.
an artist who has done pictures of other animals like that.
That's so cool.
And we've talked about it on this podcast because I used the picture of the cat
Fuck.
as the image for that episode.
It's so good. I also think we had a conversation in Michigan where I'm fairly confident upon listening back that we had that exact same episode before.
Yes.
So, I mean, which is not that uncommon, but I was like, man, well, what are you gonna do? I guess.
Yeah.
Hopefully the listeners all have as poor memories as we do.
They must.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably just put the same 25 episodes over and over again, I bet.
Interesting.
Or have we? Have we been? I have not been checking you on this.
Smell you later. Money, so they pay. It's the cash we all use every day.
Just an actual song about money.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.